I'm Addison Smith with Campus Reform. The 20-year anniversary of 9/11 is right around the corner. At the same time we're seeing that, we are seeing the rise of the Taliban in Afghanistan. The Biden administration left tens of billions of dollars of military equipment behind that the Taliban has now seized. So we're going to be asking students, are they worried about another potential terrorist attack on American soil, this time from the Taliban? Let's find out. We're coming up on the 20-year anniversary of 9/11. Was that event something that you were taught about in school?
No, it wasn't.
We usually watched a movie or something about it, but the professors and teachers never really went into detail.
My uncle actually died in 9/11, so I pay attention to it.
My initial understanding of it came from a family member, because my family member lived in New York at the time when it happened.
And obviously, you know, it was Al-Qaeda who was responsible for the attacks. But one thing we're seeing right now is the developments in Afghanistan. The Taliban has more power than they've ever had. They have taken control of the country. They've seized something to the tune of $86 billion of American helicopters, armored vehicles, weapons, ammunition. Given that the Taliban has all that power now, all that equipment, are you worried about another terror attack on American soil like 9/11 now that the Taliban has all the power that they do?
Yeah, I am. I actually am. That's what happened last time. They let Osama Bin Laden be out there.
Absolutely. I mean, mostly because of the equipment we have left there. I mean, security's come a long way since then, especially with international travel, but at the same time, I don't think it's enough.
It's definitely a concern. It's an old challenge that we have to face again.
Although I do acknowledge that the U.S. has definitely invested a lot in their security. But yes, that is still a big worry for me, given the amount of power and resources the Taliban now has access to.
I think it's a possibility. Maybe not today, but 2-3 years down the road. And I think that's really soon, you know what I mean?
Taliban is, more of a culture thing, even though it's something that we should be cautious over. As long as the Taliban have, remained at least diligent to keeping their way of life and how they want to do things, and they, don't recognize themselves with any terrorist groups or organizations, then I'm not fearful.
I feel like we're always going to be on our toes as far as being attacked.
You think maybe this is added fuel to the fire?
Yeah.
I think the worry is that Afghanistan is going to become another breeding ground for terrorism and terrorist groups to kind of flourish. So I guess, yeah, in a sense.
We're seeing the Taliban chanting death to America, mocking the death of American service members. There's some reports that they're taking Americans hostage that were left behind in Afghanistan. Do you think that, given all of this, that we're safer now than we were 20 years ago around the 9/11 era?
I would say no. I think it seems from the American perspective, getting more and more chaotic, things getting a little out of control than they were.
I do feel as though we may be safer than we were prior to 9/11, but I do feel as though this poses one of the greatest threats that the United States have faced since 9/11.
Due to our presence there, being there for so long, it probably has definitely fueled more animosity and resistance from them. So I wouldn't be surprised if they then took this as an initiative to start plotting.
I'd say that we are less safe.
We have our citizens over there. We have green card holders over there, people who helped us during the war, and they're stranded. And if something happens to them, we're going to have to go back. So I think we're even in a worse situation.
Do you think that the time we spent in Afghanistan was essentially for nothing now that with what we're seeing with the Taliban? Do you think our progress has been erased?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I do. And, it pisses me off. I have a lot of family who served over there, and it's just wrong the way we did it.
Yes, we wasted a lot of lives and resources.
Yeah, definitely. We didn't go on with enough of a plan.
Annually, there's just billions of dollars going into a project that, you look back at it in hindsight, did nothing.
It's just a horrible situation, a miscalculation. You got to have a commission on this now and what happened, and I'm kind of mad that they haven't done that already.
Hi, I'm Ophelia Jacobson with Campus Reform. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, I can guarantee you're going to like our other videos on our YouTube channel. So make sure to subscribe here so you never miss out on our content. And if you're interested in helping us expose more liberal bias on college campuses across the nation, you can donate here.